Good morning to all. So we are in the previous class, animal biotechnology. We started that was the cloning vectors completed in our previous classes. So the types of cloning vectors, what are the vectors completed in our previous classes? Those are the plasmid, cosmid, bacteriophage vector, bacterial artificial chromosome, yeast artificial chromosome. Those are the shuttle vectors completed in our previous class. So today we want to discuss our new topic, fresh topic that was about the mainly the cloning, the types of cloning. So these are types of cloning. It was mainly cell cloning, animal cloning, and gene cloning. Totally, so the types of cloning. So what is the meaning of the word clone? Means it was came from the word Greek word clone. So that was cloning means a twig. So means to form a number of the copies, exact copies of a particular individual organism. A number of copies, a number of the organisms can be able to produce from the single organism. That is the meaning of the word cloning. To clones, clones are formed. So these clones are mainly a purpose of actually the cell cloning is there, animal cloning and the gene cloning. The types of cloning is your next topic. And those are mainly so types of cloning and those cell cloning is there, and animal cloning, and so the third one that was about the gene cloning. Totally three types of cloning is there in your syllabus. So in these three types of cloning, first we want to discuss about the cell cloning. Actually, so without the cloning, what happens is for the meiotic division of that maybe that should be occur inside the ovum, oocyte, and that was also takes place inside the sperm cell. The meiotic division was mainly occurred inside the only, that was the gonads only, gamete cells only. Why? Because so inside the somatic cells, that was mitotic division was occurred. By the effect of mitotic division, the chromosome number was not reduced, and the only cells are going to be divided. But in meiotic division, compulsorily what happens is the chromosome number was, half of the chromosome number was reduced. Why? Because so the mainly the meiotic division is nothing but the reduction division. By the effect of those reduction division that should be occurred inside the ovum and also inside the sperm cell. So by the fusion of ova and the sperm cell, what happens is the zygote was formed. So if there is no, the chromosome number was deployed, 2n number of conditions are present, 2n numbered chromosomes are there inside the sperm cell and also inside the ova. By the fusion of sperm cell and ova, then what happens is the finally formed zygote should be contain the abnormal condition of the chromosomes. To overcome that problem, the meiotic division should be takes place inside the ova and also inside the sperm cell only, but not remaining any other somatic cell. Only the somatic cells, the mitotic division should be takes place. But in only inside the gametes, that was the male and the female gonads, it was the sperm cell and ova only, the meiotic division, that was the reduction division was takes place. So we started from the cell cloning, and these are meaning by, so how the cell cloning, the cell cloning it was mainly somatic cell nuclear transfer. It should be occurred somatic cell nuclear transfer. So SCNT. So it abbreviation was a somatic cell nuclear transfer. That was inside it was helpful for the cell cloning and the animal cloning was almost same. Why? Because the cells are fused. The cells are first what happens is enucleated. See this. How the process was occurred. We are going to study. first what happens is so it was one of the cell, so it may possess the chromosomes are there here. Here meiosis. Inside the ova, sperm cell. A fusion of this, the zygote was formed finally. But in cloning, somatic cell, egg cell, enucleated cell, nucleus removed, and fused. Now what happens is genetically identical to a donor. But here embryo genetically identical to parents. See the variation. So actually what happens is so it was a oocyte and it was the sperm cell. So inside the oocyte, oogonium, and oocyte that was a sperm mother cell is called as a oogonium, and from there the oocytes are formed. The oocytes are furtherly and converted into a single ova. So before conversion of a single ova, on that oocyte the meiotic division should be takes place. So before occurring of meiotic division, the oocyte will be 2n condition. After got the meiotic division, the n number was formed. The ova should be bear n number of chromosomes, and the sperm cell also bear the n number of chromosomes. Means here the sperm cell also bear the 2n condition, that was the 2n number of the chromosomes. Actually the human being chromosome number was the 46 chromosomes, and the 44 are the somatic cells, but only the 2 chromosomes are sexual chromosomes. So those are the XX and XY. See this. So XX was the female, in the XY condition it was the male. So in these that was a oocyte and sperm cell was concerned. These are the gonads. So sexual cells. So that's why inside the oocyte what happens is the meiotic division was occurred. So before occurring of the meiotic division, the chromosomes are in 2n condition. 2n number of chromosomes are there. 46 chromosomes are there. After got the meiotic division, the number was half reduced. Now the ova should be bear 23 chromosomes and the sperm cell should be bear only 23 chromosomes. So the meiotic division should not be takes place inside that was the ova and the sperm cell. Then the 46 chromosomes are here and abnormal fetus was formed. The fetus may not be going to be survived. That was going to be destructed. To overcome that problem, what happens is the meiotic division, the reduction division should be takes place by the effect of the meiotic division inside the ova and the sperm cell. The chromosome number was greatly reduced. That was half the chromosome number was reduced. So it may be here. So now the ova with 23 chromosome, the sperm cell with the 23 chromosome. By the fusion of the sperm cell and the ova, by the resulting the zygote is formed. The zygote should be here now 46 chromosomes. Now the fetus embryo going to be developed as compared to the fetus and it was a infant. So now the normal human being, the normal children was came out. So the sperm cell inside the main difference between the cloning and the cloning cell and the normal cell. So the cloning cell and the normal cell after got the fusion of a sperm cell and the ova, the zygote was formed. See here, the zygote was that was here. It was divided and conversion of an embryo. The divisions are occurred inside the zygote. Those are the zygote undergoes a number of division: 2 cell stage, 4 cell stage, 8, 16, 32, and that way the blastula stage was formed and finally converted to an embryo. The embryo genetically identical to both the parents. Means half of the chromosomes from the mother and half of the chromosomes from the father. That's why the embryo should be contain both the characters of the parents. Mother characters and also along with the father's characters are presented inside the embryo of the normal cell division, normal formation of the embryo. But inside the cloning, it was completely variated from the normal cell. See here, it was a somatic cell. So inside the cell cloning, and the egg cell means ova. Ova was firstly collected primarily. The ova was collected primarily. Then collected ova was what happens is that should be again converted into enucleated cell. Enucleated was nothing but so these enucleated means the nuclear material of the cell was going to be removed. The egg cell nucleus was removed. So the egg cell nucleus was removed. Now it is considered as a enucleated cell. And inside the somatic cell, it was so egg cell donor. So it was a somatic cell. It was another nuclear material from the donor was inserted. The nucleus of the ova was completely removed and inserted into the another nucleus. And both the somatic cell should be bear the nucleus. And so enucleated cell was nucleus was removed and inserted into the another nucleus into this, and now it was converted into an embryo. So now this embryo was genetically identical to a donor. Only the unique DNA was presented in this. The unique DNA was presented inside that was a cloning embryo. The differences between the cloning embryo and the normal embryo. The normal embryo was the normal embryo should bear the present normal inside the normal embryo. The half of the characters from the father and half from the mother are presented. But inside the cloning embryo, so it was genetically identical to a donor. Why? Because it should be mainly the purpose of a donor DNA. We have to produce so like the donor like organism. So that's why the converted embryo was completely resembled with that was genetically identical to a donor only. So which was the donor DNA sequence we have to collect it. So those such type of DNA sequence was inserted into the another cell and both are gets ligated and inserted into the foster mother. Inserted into the foster mother. Inserted into the foster mother means it was considered as surrogate. It resembles like the surrogate mother. So inside the surrogacy method also the sperm cell and ova are collected and in vitro fertilization was take place in the mainly inside the laboratory. That was a microtiter plate. Inside the microtiter plate, the ova and the sperm cell are going to be fused and the embryo was formed artificially. Those are formed developed the artificially formed the zygote going to be implanted into the uterus of the mother. Now the mother was considered as a surrogate mother. That was third person. Why? Because if the mother was not able to produce their another generations, so due to some other reasons of the mother uterus was not favorable to carry the embryo after parturition. So some of the any other reasons are occurred inside the mother. So then the ova was collected from the mother and the sperm cell was collected to the father. Both the collected ova and the sperm cell are artificially going to be fused and so inside that was in vitro fertilization was occurred. So by the effect of in vitro fertilization, so those artificial embryo was formed. Those artificial embryo was going to be inserted into the another mother's uterus. Now that mother was considered as a surrogate mother. The method is called as surrogacy method. So those are here also for the production of the cloning organisms. The surrogate mother. So these are fused, artificially fused. These are somatic cell with the another donor cell nucleus. So both are going to be fused and converted into an embryo. Now the embryo was inserted into a foster mother. Now the animal was considered as a foster mother. Inserted into another animal. The phenomena is considered as a foster mother. So this method, the phenomena is called as surrogate mother, and it is called as a surrogacy method. And now these organisms are mainly genetically identical to a donor only, and so now the first formed organism from the surrogate mother fused to develop number of the clones. So exact copy of a DNA, we use exact copy of DNA, so from that can able to produce a number of that exact copied DNAs. Number of the organisms should be bear with the particular DNA structure can able to produce so many number of the organisms. That is the importance of the cloning, and that is also concerned with the cell cloning. And so mainly the firstly formed organism is the head part of these cell cloning. That was the dolly. It was one of the sheep, but now till now it was no more. That was produced inside the 1996. So by Delbert and Campbell by both the scientists in the year of 1996. In the year of 1996, the organism that was a dolly was the sheep. Sheep was produced by the cell cloning. It was considered as animal cloning. Why? Because by the effect of the cell cloning, the animal was produced. That's why. So it was both are almost same, cell cloning and animal cloning. The cells are cloned to form a particular animal. That was animal cloning and cell cloning. In the year of 1996, a dolly, it was a sheep, was formed by the cloning method. It was the first transgenic sheep. So it was mainly going to die in the year of 2000, and sheep was mainly cloning method. It was produced by the surrogacy method, and by the scientists, that was Welmert and Campbell. By the two scientists, it was a dolly sheep was produced, and after completion of in the year of 2001 and 2002 and 2005, 2007 also number of the organisms are number of the cloning organisms are produced. That was firstly formed. That was a cat in 2001 cat, 2002 that was a rabbit, and 2005 so that was a dog, and 2007 the organism was rhesus monkey. So mainly these are number of the cloning organisms are formed after the formation of the Dolly. In the year of 1996, a sheep was produced. It was the first organism. After completion of the from the 2001 onwards, another cloning organisms of the cat in 2001, a rabbit in 2002, and a dog in 2005, and the rhesus monkey in 2007 was also produced or also formed in these years. And not only that, so some of the goat, sheep, and pig, transgenic pig also, as a number of the organisms, cat, rat, that was a mice, most of the cloning organisms are formed by the effect of these cloning. So those are the cloning organisms. And inside how the dolly was formed from the cell cloning mechanism. So how it was formed, how it was produced. So it was mainly collected from the mammalian epithelial cell line. Mammary epithelial cell line was collected. So those are collected mammary epithelial cells. First, so oocytes by the scientists, the oocytes are first. The oocytes are collected. Oocytes collected, and in vitro maturation of oocytes, and enucleated donor cell fused with a cultured oocyte. Embryo formed, inserted into the surrogate mother. So clones are formed finally. So in the middle of these are the blastocysts are also formed. Blastocyst. Say this. So these are the steps involved inside for the formation of the sheep, or that was a dolly. So in these sheep, dolly sheep, the first the scientists were collect that was the oocytes. Oocytes were first primarily collected. After collection of the oocytes, the in vitro maturation of oocytes means artificially inside the laboratory. These oocytes are going to be cultured and developed artificially, and those oocytes are inserted into the enucleated cell. So somatic, that was the enucleated. First what happens is one egg cell was collected, those egg cell was removed the nuclear material. Now the cell was considered as a enucleated cell. Now inside those enucleated cell, that was filled with the cultured oocyte genetic material. The cultured, so for the scientists were first primarily cultured the oocytes, means egg cells. So those genetic material, that is the nucleus of these collected oocytes, was inserted into the removing enucleated cell. Enucleated means the cell without nucleus. So those removed cell was become empty. Those emptied cell again filled with these cultured ovum. So those now the cell was filled with these oocyte. Now that was inserted into that was a genetic material inside into the another somatic cell. Now both are gets to be fused by the after got the fusion, the embryo was formed finally. The embryo was that was mainly going to be, that was first what happens is the zygote is formed. The zygote undergoes number of the division. That was a 2 cell, 4 cell, 8 cell, 16 16 cell stage and also 32 cell stage, and now that was considered as the blastula. The blastula undergoes a number of divisions and a cyst was formed around the blastula stage. Now that is considered as a blastocyst stage. The blastocyst stage was helpful for the implantation inside the mother's uterus. That's why after inside the laboratory, the in vitro method, first they follow up to they cultured the zygote up to the formation of the blastocyst stage. When the embryo that was zygote was considered into the blastocyst stage, now that the blastocyst was going to be implanted into the mother's uterus. That was a helpful stage that was only occurred naturally. Also, the blastocyst was going to be implanted inside the mother's uterus. That's why they cultured the zygote up to conversion of blastocyst stage. Now that stage was going to be implanted into the uterus of the mother. From that onwards inside the another mother's uterus, now that cultured cell was going to be developed and finally that gave birth to the completely a cloning organism. So with the help of those cloning organism, so if you that was from that organism able to produce a number of the cloning organisms. So same as donor nuclear material, donor cell genetic material. So they almost resemble like the nucleus material or the core genetic material of the same as the donor's DNA sequence. So that is the importance of the cloning. So in this way also the dolly was the first sheep or first cloning organism was produced. So what are the steps are involved inside the formation of the sheep and the dolly, and also the diagrammatic form is also there for the production of the dolly. So we will discuss it in tomorrow class, and now the time is over. So how the diagrammatic form the sheep or the dolly was produced. The cloning organism was developed inside the 1996 and so we will discuss it tomorrow class. So today's our topic was over. That was totally about the cloning organisms, the clones, how the clones that was cell cloning was occurred. Using of the cell cloning, the animals are produced. Different types of the cloning animals are produced by the effect of these method of the cloning. And the sheep was not now the dolly was no more, why because it was going to be died in the year of 2000. So it was produced, it was born in 1996 and died in 2000. Only 4 years it was survived. So the survival rate is very less, and the cloning organisms that was development rate is also very less. So up to 80 years below, 80 years back these cloning organisms were produced, but so any much of development was not occurred till now also inside the formation of the cloning organisms. Why? Because their survival rate is less, and they converted to some disadvantages are also there. They become infertile, means they may not be produce their another generation. So that's why, so their genetical sequence was not helpful for the proper formation of that was gonads. Gonads formation is not properly occurred on those organisms. That's why they become that was infertile, means they may not produce their young generation. So the type of deficiency was occurred inside the cloning organisms. Due to that reasons, so much of development was not occurred till now. So up to so many 80 years back until now onwards also. Why? Because their developmental rate is less, and their resistance power is also very low. So that is immunity system was not also developed on those organisms. They may not be going to be tolerate some other different types of the diseases. That's why the dolly was died inside the 2000. That was they may not be going to be survived for a long time. So the lifespan was very short, only 4 years. The organism was survived. So 1996 to 2000, very short period of time. The survival rate only up to 4 years is there. So after 4 years, it was going to be died. So due to some health issues, that was not going to be survived for a long time. So it was our today's topic. Today's topic was over. We'll meet tomorrow. Thank you.